I've rung the bell, so the member sits. I'm calling Sarah Dowie.
Mr. Speaker, it's an absolute pleasure to enter into this debate. Frankly, it's quite joyous because I'm so positive about what this government has achieved. And I pick up on Mr. Chris Bishop's point about Claire Curran calling us glum. I am a very happy person because I am so positive about this government, the initiatives that we've put in place, the work that we're doing. We're growing New Zealand's economy. We're creating more jobs. We're supporting our families. It's beautiful, isn't it? I know, wailing and gnashing of teeth because you love it. You love me speaking to you, especially about Invercargill. Brace yourself. I'm going to talk about Invercargill soon. But first of all, I'm just going to talk more generally about what this wonderful government is doing for our society. We're supporting our families and our children, and of course, with our housing policy, supporting the most vulnerable in our society. But if you look back to 2008, what did we have? A bleak future. It was so bleak. It was almost like Mordor, looking into some dark, bleak clouds. The Labourites had mismanaged the country's finances. The economy was fragile. Never mind going into a financial global crisis. Saving for a rainy day. I know, a foreign concept to that side of the House. Saving for a rainy day. The economy was in a desperate state. Crime was at an all-time high. School children were coming out with no qualifications, ill-equipped to enter into life and get a job, and unemployment was spiralling. But now look at us. We're the envy of the OECD, absolute envy. In fact, Australians, our Australian big brothers, the fiercest rivals of ourselves, are putting their arms around us now and saying, hey, you're kind of okay. They want the Honourable Bill English and the Right Honourable John Key to stay. Help us out, please. We're doing so well. But through financial prudence, what have we done? We've grown this economy. We've created 194,000 jobs since 2011. And what's that doing? Getting people into work? It's creating wealth for our families, and they're doing well. And I want to talk especially about putting more money into our health budget, our free doctors' visits for children under 13 years of age. What a difference that makes. I'm a mother. I've got two. I've been a first-time mother. I know what it's like taking your child to the doctor and having to pay full fees. It's amazing that we can take our children now to the doctors and get them seen to, making sure that they have a better quality of life and taking that burden off the parents to take them to the doctor and get them seen to. But there's still work to be done. I mean, you hear it from the opposition benches that, we're out of ideas, that we're lazy. No, we're not. We're not resting on our laurels, not at all. We're dynamic. But also we turn to pragmatic solutions. We're not afraid to look at our policies and tune them up and make changes for the betterment of all New Zealanders. And one of those policies, of course, is our social housing policy. And as the member for Invercargill, I was thrilled when Invercargill was selected as one of the first regions for the proposed transfer of the Housing New Zealand houses to community providers. Mr. Speaker, it is a sensible move. This is local issues being dealt with by local specialist knowledge, providing local solutions for local people in need. And that is better for the people in need on the ground in Southland. We have about 360 tenants with medium to long-term support needs in Invercargill and about 380 houses. And this policy is about delivering services that are key to the tenant, ensuring that social housing is fit for purpose and the right design, size and in the right place for those people in need, helping tenants to independence and encouraging and developing a more diverse range of social housing providers which will breed innovation and responsiveness to those local tenant needs. And it does work because all we need to do is look at the UK model. And for example, the Shepherd Bush Housing Association in West London began with 4 flats in 1968 and now has over 5,000 properties under management.
That member is asking.
They offer a wide range of services covering from everything dealing with domestic violence, something that's really important, absolutely I have, and employment assistance, budgeting advice, health services and more. Again, community-focused, community solutions to community issues. So I am thrilled as the member for Invercargill to endorse this policy. I am thrilled with the way this government is managing this economy and helping our people, all New Zealanders, families and children to success.